First up, the 825, 9 for North Shields. 5427 to do. Next up, the slightly delayed 825-27 for Newcastle, 6053. Next, the 828, 9 for Sunderland, 5424, bus that brought me in from North Shields. And 5532, I believe it was, spinning around to come into the bus station to work the 834.26 out, which was sitting time over there. Actually, it's first run of the day, so he's been sat there for however long, having come from the depot. Also on the bridge on its way in is the 599 for Hebburn, which is probably one of the first runs of that. I'm not sure when that starts on a Saturday. The 834.26 for Luke's Lane, 5533. Following it out is the 835, 599 for Hebburn, Sunderland rather, 201. Another 27 for Newcastle, it's Hoover him, 6002, it doesn't shock me. See this one all the time. Didn't get to see the other side. I would have if I stood over there. I feel like that's the one that's got the wrong branding. It says Cross on one side. Because I keep saying 6002 everywhere I go. Not on service Crusader, 6055. I got no idea why. That caught me very off guard. Right, this time of the day, and it's quite partly clouded. The sun's being a bit of an arse. 36962 for South Shields. Part of me misses having that in North Shields, you know. I miss Stagecoach in North Shields anyway. The time I'm filming, we've got about a week until we lose the 9 in North Shields and the contract changes to Gates of Central Taxis, so we'll operate a 319 service. And that's how it used to be before the 10 and the 11, and I'm not sure what to make of it. 6006. And a 9's come in that's terminated, not a North Shields bound one, because on a Saturday and a Sunday it only runs hourly to North Shields. Yeah, we've got the 319 service starting soon, which we used to have from 2019 to 2021. And although I liked having a link to Sunderland, I wasn't a big fan of just more streetlights and the 9 coming to Shields, because the reliability was sometimes quite questionable. I would like a link to Jarrow to be maintained, so I'm glad it is being. I just really don't know who I want to operate it. I do miss Stagecoach in North Shields. Right, I'm not sure where this is going to go now. 5416. Not saying just bored, so he might go and sit time round here. Yes, so he's going to join that Crusader that we saw not in service, which is now also waiting time. And because of the sun, I'm going to come over here to my usual spot in Jarrow, and we'll see how it is. It's literally no better. There's not much I can do about that really. I've got a 25 moving into stand, 5426. Right, I might go down to the bottom, which I never do. Never ever took photos or filmed at the bottom. I might do that, because I need to be behind the sun, guys. Right then, something we never normally do at Jarrow. We're going to get the buses arriving. Terminating 25 from South Shields. One's just gone out, so this is going to go and do something else. 5528. Next up, a Crusader running around from the back to start a service to Newcastle. 6055 back. Five 391. Five 416 spinning around from the back to start a 9 back to Sunderland. Probably become the norm soon when it starts just doing Jarrow to Sunderland all the time. $60.04 for South Shields. I imagine the layout was slightly different back then, but I know there's old photos of buses laying over here, which I need to double check them because I'm going to assume it's probably changed a little bit since then, because a bus would not fit in there. I'm not too sure. Nowadays they lay over behind the home bargains where the road's quite wide so they can get away with it. But yeah, I suppose there is these kind of squares in the middle of the stands which aren't actually a stand where they could sit, but then they'd probably be blocking entry into the stand in front of them, so I don't really know. Right, let's get a couple of buses in. The 27 for Newcastle, 6002, followed by 301 with the 599 for Hebburn. $5528 spinning round from the back to work at 35 for Sunderland.